Back in 2007, HP released 3 models similar to this one, which includes the HP Compaq 6710B, the 6715S, and then the 6715B. The 6710B means that it's using the Intel processor, and yes, that is the 6710B right now. The 6715B and the 6715S is based out of the AMD processor with AMD graphics, or ATI graphics back in the day, before they actually switched it to AMD. So, this laptop right here is definitely the one I will be reviewing, the HP Compaq 6710B, just before they replaced it by the Elite box. So, as I was saying, it has the 15-inch screen. It also has a better design, like the actual plastics that turns out to be magnesium. And it also has a feature called HP 3D Drive Guard, meaning that it will park the drive whenever the laptop's running on battery when it's moving, or laptop is dropped by any means. So, let's go ahead and start the review. What is up, YouTube? Ruben here, and today I'll be taking a look at one of these HPs that have this design, and I don't have any of these besides the HP Compaq 6710B, which I should have turned on the torch or the flashlight. There we go. So, this computer right here, or this laptop, is actually one of the best business laptops in history back in 2007. Yes, of course, November 2007 when it was released. So, this laptop right here was only used in businesses, and whenever they're going to retire one of these, and they're going to be replaced by one of those HP Elite books or Dell Latitudes. And yes, I have a Dell Latitude which I'll be reviewing next time. The Dell Latitude D610. So, this HP right here has interesting specs, which I'll get to right now. But before I do, any more computers coming up besides this and the D610? Well, I know I can't show you guys in the back, but we have 2 more desktops back of me, and that includes the Compaq Presario, Compaq Desk Pro ENSC 500, which I said that on the Dell Chromebook review, the revised review. And then there is a Dell Optiplex GX 520. So, since today is March 31st, why not go ahead and do a review? So let's go ahead and get you guys to the specs. Here on the front, we got the Wi-Fi light, or the wireless light. It's using WLAN. There's also support for WWAN. We got the power light, which, why is it blinking? Because it is in standby mode. So that means I won't be showing you guys the upgrade guide and also the battery removal. Right here we got the charging light, and then the last one is going to be the hard drive indicator. And right through the laptop we got the speaker grill, and right here is the latch. Let's go to the right. No, the left, if I was preferred. This one I need to turn on the torch for this. Right here we got the SD card slot, 2 USB 2.0 ports. Here is the DVD burner because it has the LightScribe software on it. It's using the CDRW DVD-ROM drive. Right here we got a modem port. Let's get to the back. Right on the back we got the Kensington lock. We got the huge battery. Right here we got the Ethernet port. Now this is interesting. The Ethernet port is disabled whenever the laptop is unplugged, running on batteries. Right here we got the VGA port and the S-Video port. And on the right we got the standard DC in HP power jack. It's using 19.5 volts. The huge heat sink, or the vent anyway, because the heat sink's in here. Right here we got 2 USB 2.0 ports, so that's a total of 4. Hold on a second, I need to hold the laptop. There we go. Right here we got the microphone and headphone ports, or jacks by any means. Right here we got the PCM CIA slot, and right here we have a mini FireWire port. Now let's get to the top. I know it's kind of getting late because now it is 6:52, so I better go ahead and continue on with the review. So right on the top we got the HP logo, and the entire top is made out of magnesium. That's right, this is using magnesium. So, since it is magnesium, that means it's using sturdy parts. It's using the sturdiest design ever, and that is the reason why they are made out as a business laptop. So let's go ahead and get to the bottom. Right off the bottom, we got the battery with the release switches. Right here we got the dock connector, because this one may support docks that supports this laptop. Right here, if I uncover this, this is your second battery connector. I don't have a second battery, so can't use that. Right here you got the serial number, and right here we got all the FCC sticker here. This one right here, this lamp contains mercury, and the lamp is on the screen. Right here we got the RAM door. Right here we got the Bluetooth door. Now, this one has a Bluetooth card, so that means it's using Bluetooth. Really cool feature of how I want to use that, because I paired my phone, which is the one I'm recording, the Motorola Moto E5. I was about to say LG, but anyway. I actually used my phone and transferred it to the laptop using Bluetooth, and that worked fine. Right here we got the hard drive indicator and the Windows Vista product key. I'm not sure if this camera will actually focus on that key. Nope. And labeled on the hard drive caddy enclosure, this one says HP 3D drive guard. Better have a closer look. So I'll be back. There we go. Now you can see it, the HP 3D drive guard. And now you can see the product key better, which I don't need it, so you can have it, whatever. I don't have use of Windows Vista Business. Because Windows Vista, this is what this laptop's supposed to come with, Windows Vista Business. But of course, they downgraded it to XP for downgrade rights and very, very better performance. It'll get even more performance. It gets much better if you install Windows 7. I don't recommend you install Windows 10, since it is a Vista era laptop. So there you go. Let me go ahead and pause the video. I'll tell you the specs. So, I'll be back. Okay, it's time for the specs. Now, with this particular laptop, it has TPM 2.0. No, 1.2. Sorry, 1.2. Which has advanced security features, so it may have DV Pro, but that was not existed at the time until 2009 when they released DV Pro by Intel, which happened to be on Core 2 Duos and Core 2 Quads. So let's go ahead and tell you exactly what this computer has. And of course, you're looking at the HP Pavilion G7. You can't even see the HP 2000 much, but there you go. And we got the iBook G4. Okay, let's continue on with the specs. And not talking about other laptops. So, this computer has a 2 GHz Intel Core 2 Duo T7300. And it's using the laptop styled socket 478. Some of you are going to say that you can install a Pentium 4 desktop processor inside. However, the socket 478 only uses laptop processors. And now this is the PGA 478, so it's not the standard desktop based socket 478. This one has 1 GB of RAM, which is not enough for Vista and also modern tasks these days. What I'm gonna be planning to upgrade is I'm gonna be upgrading the laptop to 2 or even 4 GB of RAM. This one uses PC2 5300. It can also accept PC2 6400. Again, it has 1 GB of DDR2 RAM. It's, like I said, I believe, yeah, PC2 5300. So that is 667 megahertz. And it has an 80 gig hard drive. Now, that drive is supported for the HP 3D drive guard. That drive right here will support the 3D drive guard, and that is the reason why they use the 3D drive guard, because of supported 3D drive guard based hard drives. And this one's running Windows XP Professional Service Pack 2 32-bit with the update ready to install Service Pack 3, which I'm not going to be doing that, even though we're not in the internet and we can't update the system. Sure, you can do the standalone update, which, yeah, they still have it on the Windows catalog or Microsoft catalog, or the Microsoft Update website, which you can download them for free of charge, so you can actually get updates offline. Normally you will update the system online, but you can actually download the actual patches and then update it without the internet, which is kind of nice. So let's go ahead and boot the computer up, which, of course, it's in standby mode, so I have to log in directly. And since I haven't even turned that computer on since the past day, which was March 30th, yes, the same date when I went to the Los Angeles Metro Rodeo and also the bus fan excursion. Okay, let's go ahead and open it up. But before I turn it on, I need to go ahead and show you guys the inside. Right here, we got the 15.4 inch matte finish screen, anti-glare, so that means you will be able to see some Windows activity through sunlight, which is nice because it's not a glossy screen, which doesn't get screen on the while facing towards the sun. So it's a good idea to get a business laptop. Right here, there's no webcam. Absolutely no webcam. They were not existed until probably around 2008 when they introduced the webcam. Right here we got the power button. We got the little tiny button for actually closing the laptop. Right here we got, these buttons are based out of the touch gestures, so they are actually touch buttons. Right here we got the info button, which will take you to the HP Information Center or something. Not sure, I better press that when I boot this up. Right here we got the Wi-Fi button. Again, supports Wi-Fi. Right here we got the presentation button. Now, that presentation button is basically used so you can actually open up Microsoft PowerPoint. So, you can do that by actually running the program from the presentation button. Right here, I don't know if you're going to see them, but the light is actually shining these up. So right here you got the caps lock and the num lock. Right here we got the mute button, and right here we have the volume up and down gesture switch. Now, that's a cool feature. And right here we got the Compaq 6710B logo, no designation, and then the HP logo. And right here we got just your standard keyboard. However, if you hit F8, function F8, that will take you to the power options. Also supports brightness too, so that's a nice touch. And right here we got the trackpad with the scroll path or scroll line or something like that. I can't even think of it. And right here we got the clicky buttons. Right here we got the Intel Centrino sticker or Core 2 Duo, the Windows Vista Basic sticker. So this one will support Windows Vista Home Basic. Well, it has the Windows Vista Business product key. Plus, I recommend you upgrade to 2 GB of RAM for this. And this one supports Energy Jar. And right here we got the icons for the USB and the SD, MS Pro, MMCXD slots. So let's go ahead and boot this thing up. Okay, I am now on the desktop, so I'm going to right click my computer and hit Properties. Right here, you can read this, we can do that yourself. I can read some of it. Now this is an X scroll unit. This camera is not even focusing. Now, right here, this one has physical address extension, which means it will support up to 4 GB of RAM, which is the maximum you can get. It's showing 0.99 GB because that is used for video memory or video RAM, which has the Intel X3100 chipset, or actually the graphics with Intel 965 chipset. Now I'm gonna go ahead and double click my computer. Look right here. Total size is 74.5 gigabytes, meaning that is an 80 gig hard drive. And yes, like I said, it has Bluetooth. Oh, one thing I did forget about it is that this one has a biometric fingerprint reader, which means you can log into your computer using the fingerprint reader, which is kind of a cool thing. Now let me go ahead and close that. I can show you some programs like Microsoft Word and something. Let's go to Firefox first, since everyone wants to see that. Since Chrome is not even installed, I tell you to go ahead and run Firefox. And there you go. It's using the old version of Firefox, which I will be upgrading that to ESR. Next is Microsoft Word, because it has Office 2007. There you go, Microsoft Word. Now I'm going to show you guys some cool features. Now, what happens if I hit that info button? Hold on. There you go. This will take you to the HP Information or Info Center. And like I stated before, we have the HP 3D Drive Guard, which I want to show you guys right now. When I unplug the laptop and close it, when I move it, you can see that the hard drive light turns from green to orange because HP 3D Drive Guard has temporarily parked the hard drive in a random area. So when I go ahead and open it back up, the hard drive will spin back up again. Now it's spinning it back up again. There you go. If it's in a flat surface, then it will go ahead and start the hard drive back up again. I'm going to plug it in, which will go ahead and not do that, at least for the 3D Drive Guard. And you can see that the Ethernet connector is back up and running. Let's see, any other programs? I guess I can show you guys the programs. Change or remove programs. There's going to be a lot of programs installed. And yes, I am running at 4 minutes. Right here we got, yeah, you can read this yourself. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to read these. Nope, so I go ahead and pause it and we'll focus more closely on the text. I'll be back. Alright, you can read these yourself, which I'll go ahead and scroll down. Yeah, of course, you may not be able to understand when I'm scrolling. There you go. This one's Windows Media Player 11, which is kind of a nice touch because that's the last version that will be used for Windows XP. So let's go ahead and pause the video and I'll be back. And of course I cannot end the video without the graphics. Like I said before, this one has the Intel 965 Express chipset, or the X3100. And this one is the GMA X3100, 384 megabytes of graphics. So we'll be able to support 720p video, which is kind of a nice touch, since 384 megabytes is enough for what I understand. What I'm planning to upgrade is 1, some memory, going up to 2 gigabytes, and 2, upgrading a hard drive from 80 gigabytes to, I believe I have a lot of 80 gig hard drives laying around. And I have a 320 gig hard drive in that MacBook Pro, which I never even use. So, there you go, that's the graphics. One thing that is going to be a cool touch is the Biometric Fingerprint Reader. So let me go ahead and, all you do is put your finger on, just slowly get your finger on the Biometric Fingerprint Reader. And that will take you to this screen right here, the Credential Manager Logon Wizard. Not gonna do that, which I don't use fingerprint when I'm logging in. So there you go. Anything else? Okay, let's go ahead and make the conclusion. So there you go, people. This is the conclusion. So let's go ahead and say that right now. Is it worth it? As long as you have the RAM upgrades and also a big hard drive upgrade or an SSD upgrade if you make it possible, yes, you can actually use this for like basic web browsing, say like Internet Explorer, Chrome, which, yes, I mostly use Chrome. Yes, you can actually play 720p videos, which I haven't even showed you guys, but maybe one day I'll show you guys one of my videos promoted in a video. I'll do that next time, if I prefer to do so. Let me know if you want me to show any of my videos being played back for playback testing. This is something I want to do here because you can actually record videos while my videos are playing, and you can actually promote this too. You can also put a link to the video in the video description as well. So there you go, people. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the video off. So thank you guys for watching. Please be sure you hit the subscribe button and also hit that bell notification icon whenever I'm uploading a video or making a live stream or a premiere, because I sometimes do premieres these days. Also, you can follow me on now. Usually I don't plan on putting Facebook here, but you can go ahead and go to the links page. It's going to be in a Google Doc. You must be either logged in with your @gmail.com, or you can you have to, if you have it signed out, you can still view the document, but you cannot make changes on both ways, logged in and signed out. I don't recommend you use anything other than @gmail.com because that won't work. You need to tell your permission. I have to deal with that. You can also follow me on Twitter @RubenAparicio17, and you can also make comments or any concerns on Instagram. For Inside Scoop, my Instagram page is Ruben the Transit Fan. And if you also want to see more Junkyard videos, I will have a playlist. I haven't done a playlist, but that will be done. I'll try to make a new playlist that shows every computer from the junkyard, which includes this laptop. So there you go, people. Oh, if you want to see some reviews, I can go ahead and put a playlist that is similar to this laptop in the video description, which I haven't even made yet, but I'll try to do that. So, there you go, people. I'll see you next time. I forgot. This has a microphone. Built-in microphone. Nice. I should record my voice using this microphone, which I've done that several times. Okay. Signing off.